A not uncommon when debating about the rise and fall of civilizations, or so-called, you could say, civilizations, is that those debating and arguing pro or con cannot do so consistently. And that is why it is said here in the comment section of this video that the negative side sucked. And that's because they didn't go the full way. They weren't the full opposite extreme of the proposition people who were saying yes. The people who were saying yes to more government. Oh yes, America is awesome and it's on the rise. Maximum government is the way to go because that's the direction that things are going. More and more government. And what's the best way to govern and the best way to rule things? And the progress that is talked about, there's all this agreement. And the feminist part that people are referring to in the comment section is the parallel spot where fighting for rights actually becomes destroying rights, censoring people, and essentially taking their money from them without their consent as mob rule, where every person becomes an authority unto himself, without regard for any other authorities, with no ability for co-creation, with no ability for coexistence. One giant social society of collective narcissism. Because to fight for rights, the right to vote, the right for more people to vote, to participate in a slavery system, because the money that is taken from you, regardless of your consent, yes, it goes to things, to some basic, to some basic necessities. But do you have the choice of whether or not it will go? Furthermore, you're actually proud about being stolen from. Or are you? Or do you consider that it's not theft? Because that's the reason, that's the core behind this whole thing. America is on the decline because there is systematic theft. America is one of the longest leash because rulers found out very quickly, dead slaves aren't very productive. And slaves that have no capacity for creativity whatsoever don't really produce much. But if you rot their brains out and squeeze the juices out of their humanity, you can get a little bit of a leash going. You know, these are humans that can kind of use some of their creative capacities, but not the full thing. Just some of the little things here and there that odd entities. There are going to be these little exceptions here and there, big awesome things, and then these guys, we're going to make sure that they're the monopolists. We're going to get buddy-buddy with them. And then they'll help us enslave humanity further. They'll help us bring about the smartphone. They'll help us bring about the cameras that everyone records you with, watching you be tortured for the fun of it. But the issue isn't the smartphone. It's the behavior of people, which is simply amplified by technology, which is your consciousness, which is amplified by existing. Where the fuck's the off button? There it is.